Hello, and welcome to this week's Wildcat Weekly Minute Update. I'm Kayley McCarty.
And I'm Kaylin Bagby. Here's what's happening on campus this week.
Advising for the spring semester is now underway. If you're at the senior level with at least 90 credit hours earned, or if you're in the honors program, your advising is now open. Juniors start next Monday, sophomores on November 3rd, and freshmen on November 10th. Be sure to schedule an appointment with your advisor.
And as you register for classes, consider unleashing your musical talents with lessons by the Department of Music in singing, guitar, and piano. All of those are available next semester.
After every busy homecoming week, we want to salute our new LCU royalty. The new Miss LCU is freshman Destiny Stewart, who will go on to compete in Miss Louisiana next summer.
Our homecoming queen is senior Lexi Broussard. She was crowned in Gwynn Auditorium Saturday because of the weather. And this year's homecoming honey is Isaac Ordwan.
If you missed out on your homecoming t-shirt, you can still grab one. They cost $20 and you can pick up yours in Student Life.
Candy corn, one of the basic food groups according to Buddy the Elf. And now you can grab some of your own. Join the candy corn scavenger hunt this Thursday from 11 to noon in the Student Center. It's sponsored by Union Board. Finish in the top 3 and you'll win a prize.
Also on Thursday, a special event sponsored by the LCU Social Work Program. It's called Love Shouldn't Hurt. It will focus on dating and domestic violence. Featured speaker will be Kristen Boat from Faith House. It's from 6 to 7 p.m. in Bolton Chapel. There is a $2 admission charge, or you can bring a donation of paper plates, towels, or toilet paper, or plastic cups or eating utensils instead. It's also an approved cultural credit.
Fresh Fire is back. This faith group meets Thursday in Alexandria Hall, room 241 on Thursday at 7 p.m. Everyone is welcome to attend. Their motto, where the fire is fresh and so are the people.
Also on Thursday night, it's Spooky Kids, Union Board's Spooky Drive-In movie. It starts at 8 p.m. in the Impact parking lot. You'll get to vote on the movie you want to see. There will be an FM radio signal with the movie sound, so you're encouraged to bring your car for the full drive-in movie experience. There will also have free movie snacks with popcorn and full-size candy bars.
Even though the homecoming game is over, the Wildcats have another big game with Texas College Saturday at 2 p.m. It's the Pink Out game, so don't forget to wear pink and bring the noise.
On Sunday, come out to enjoy SGA's Fall Festival. It's from 3 to 6 p.m. in the Quad. You can meet our campus clubs and organizations. It's a free event for faculty, staff, students, and their families, and you can get a cultural credit for attending.
It's not too soon to remind you that next week is Halloween week, and one of the most fun events of the year is happening Thursday night, the 30th, with Grand Brewery. It starts at 7 p.m. in Granbury. Dress up in your best costume and enjoy music, dancing, food, and prizes.
Also next Thursday, it's the LCU Health Fair. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Granbury.
You can also learn about the spooky truth of vaping next Thursday with an event in the library from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it will be a fun way to learn as you look for clues and answer questions as you make your way through the haunted library. It's also worth a cultural credit.
A reminder that it's still Socktober. You can help Res Life fill up the sock bins in their office all month. They're looking for freshmen to donate boys' socks, sophomores to donate girls' socks, juniors to donate men's socks, and seniors to donate women's socks. The winning classification will get a cultural credit.
A big concert is coming to LCU the night of November 6th, featuring Christian music artists Danny Goki, Mac Powell, and Colton Dixon. If you'd like to volunteer to help with that, they're looking for people to take tickets, sell merchandise, and even provide security. Contact KB Thomas if you'd like to help.
If you need any help getting your assignments done this semester, be sure to visit the Student Success Center. You can schedule your personal tutoring session on Canvas, and best of all, it's a free service.
LCU football gets a big homecoming win. For more on that and the rest of this week's sports news, here's Danny Cobb.
LCU football team nails down another win to cap a great homecoming week. The Wildcats hosted Nelson University Saturday in a game that was delayed for about an hour because of lightning. But the LCU offense brought the thunder, scoring 28 first-half points on their way to a 38-6 win. The Wildcats scoring the only points of the first quarter with this 4-yard touchdown run by quarterback Bryce Perkins to make it 7-0. Dalen Cunningham had 112 yards rushing in the game, including this 21-yard score that made the score 14-0, LSU early in the second quarter. Perkins with the first of his 2 touchdown throws in the game, with this one to Xavier Butler. That made it 28-0. LSU's defense does the rest, holding the Lions to just 217 yards on offense in a 38-6 victory.
Play like a brotherhood, whether they got a big yard or rather than we just shut them out. We just kept being us, being consistent. When we focus on being consistent, not letting the crowd, the environment change us, we just be us.
We had our best week of practice this year, so I had a feeling that we were going to be able to bounce back. And so, tough losses are going to happen in college football, but it's how you respond to them that what matters, and I feel like you guys did a great job of that.
The Wildcats are now 4-1 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They'll look to make it 2 in a row when they host Texas College this Saturday at 2 p.m. at Wildcat Stadium. A reminder that the game is a pink out. The LSU soccer teams had a shorter week than planned, as their games scheduled for Saturday against Jarvis Christian and Hawkins, Texas were postponed due to stormy weather. Both games will be made up October 30th. On Thursday, the men's soccer team suffers another close loss, falling 2-1 at Texas A&M Texarkana. The Wildcats had a 1-0 lead until the 83rd minute, when they gave up 2 goals in the game's final 7 minutes to fall 2-4-1 in the Red River Athletic Conference. The women also lose at Texarkana Thursday. Their score was 3-0, all of the Eagles' goals coming in the first half. LSU falls to 3-4 in conference action. Both teams are on the road again this week. Although both matches are in the state, on Thursday it's Xavier of Louisiana with the women at 1 p.m. and the men at 3. On Saturday, the Red River rivalry game with LSU Alexandria. Again, the women at 1 and the men at 3. LSU volleyball comes up 1 set short in a bid to win their first match of the conference season. The Wildcats dropping a pair at Jarvis Christian, getting swept 3-0 on Friday, but then bouncing back to lose a heartbreaker, 3-2 on Saturday. The Wildcats taking the first 2 sets of that match, but then losing 3 straight, including a deciding 17-15 final. LSU now 0-6 on the year in the Red River. Volleyball is back home this weekend, as the Wildcats host Xavier Friday at 6 p.m. and Saturday at noon. They'll also play their final home match of the year at 2 p.m. Saturday in a non-conference matchup with the United States Sports University. Finally, men's golf will see its final action of the fall when LSU hosts the Wildcat Invitational. That happens next Monday and Tuesday at Links on the Bayou in Alexandria. For more scores and information, follow LSU Wildcats on Facebook, Instagram, and X. That's the week in LSU sports. I'm Danny Cobb. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Danny. If you need anything to be announced in the Wildcat Minute, please email wildcatweekly@lcuniversity.edu. If possible, at least a few days in advance.
And be sure to follow us at Wildcats Media on Facebook, Instagram, and X to keep up with what our Wildcats Media news team is covering during the semester.
For Wildcats Media News, I'm Kayley McCarty.
And I'm Kaylin Bagby.
I'll see you later.